what's up? Yeezy, LS-03, and TS-07 from the Bully SoCal collection. When did I order this stuff? Let's see. All right, I ordered on April the 1st, 2026, shipped on July the 17th, delivered July the 28th, paid $278 for two TS-7s, one in white and the other in black, and two LS-3s, one in white and the other in black. First impressions. Well, I looked at the print. It was the first thing I looked at, the print. And you may be able to see it here, but the print on the TS-7 is just slightly blurrier and less contrasty than the print on the LS-3. So and I'll put B-roll here and there, but yeah, like the print on the LS-3 is miles better than it is on the TS-7. That's one difference. Comparing the LS-3 Bully version to the LS-3 blank that you would buy straight off of Yeezy.com and not the Bully.Yeezy.com, there are some construction differences and maybe a slight length difference. I will put measurements for both of the stuff on screen right now, but the most obvious construction difference you can observe is right here at the collar area when you look at the inner stitching. So I have the Bully version of the LS-3 on the top and the in my flash and the Yeezy.com blank LS-3 at the bottom. And just looking at the LS-3 overall in different spots, let's look at the wrist area. There you are. Bully version on the top, blank LS-3 on the bottom. I think the quality on the Bully versions are just slightly better than the quality on the blank Yeezy.com versions. Other than that, they all have the same tag, except on the Bully version, the tag is located right behind the neck. 100% cotton, made in USA, wash cold, tumble dry. If we look at the blank LS-3, and no, I do not have a blank TS-7 for comparison, sorry, but the blank LS-3, also 100% cotton, made in the USA, wash cold. But obviously they were made in, maybe they were made in the same factory and they changed their manufacturing and the later models got a slightly better construction. But I could have sworn that the LS-3s were, and all the other clothing were already made to order. So I tried these on. I think they fit me absolutely perfectly. I'll have some B-roll of me trying them on, moving around in them. I think the material is just light enough for, I'd say, 80-degree weather, maybe high 80s. I would not wear this stuff in 90-degree weather. I think you'll get really sweaty really fast. I don't think it's the most thin and breathable cotton. Definitely more in the lines of a fall attire, in my opinion. But and maybe you like layer with stuff in the fall too. I think that's where it shines. I don't think it's a hot weather like sportswear or anything like that. It's definitely like your average cotton, something that you would either wear alone in the summertime or in the fall time you could wear it alone and be perfectly fine, especially the long sleeve model. And yeah, but yeah, as far as the fitment goes, I like that the width of the waist is just very large. There's a lot of sweep to it. It does not try to squeeze your waist. I don't really like stuff that fits that way. The only exception being the JC1 that I have. But just the way that this fits me is perfect. I love it. It's absolutely amazing. The best fitting shirts I've ever had from this Yeezy collection. And that's across all the different brands that I wear. So, but yeah, I mean, that's really all there is to say about this. So TS-07, LS-3, Yeezy, bully.yeezy.com, whatever. Apparently you can't buy it on the site anymore, but pretty solid stuff other than the print, which is very questionable on the TS-7 compared to the LS-3. But other than that, that's all I really got to say about this stuff. Thanks for watching as always, and more soon.